Catwoman. God, do you even want to review this movie? I know I said this on my said I was gonna review this film, but watching this movie, I couldn't not get through this movie. Like in the first even the first 10 minutes, I'm like, no, I can't watch this movie. I can't. Honestly speaking, out of all the DC Comics films I've seen, all these terrible DC Comics films I've watched, Catwoman has to be the worst DC Comics film I've ever seen in every single way. This movie is terrible. Ugh. I felt raped watching this movie. I felt raped. This just felt like torture. This felt like physical abuse watching this movie. Physical abuse, mental abuse, and verbal abuse. This movie felt like I was abused by these three: physical abuse, mental abuse, and verbal abuse. This movie was painful to watch. And just letting you know, Batman and Robin is a good movie compared to this. I'm not even gonna. And I don't even get to that movie yet. But I know that movie is better. But that movie is better than this. But instead of just me just talking about this movie, I'll just do something different. Because I don't feel like going through this movie's plot. I really, really don't. Actually, I will a little bit. When Batman Returns first came out, it got mixed reviews, but one of the praise that the movie did get was Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman in that film, which I did praise myself in my Batman Returns review. And then they were talking about making a solo Catwoman movie with Michelle Pfeiffer. It was on the shelf where it's gonna get made and it wasn't gonna get made. It was gonna get made and it wasn't gonna get made. So they canceled the project with Michelle Pfeiffer. They brought it up again, but this time with Halle Berry. And then we get this piece of crap. Oh my god. And let alone the costume of Catwoman is the most laughable costumes I've ever seen in a comic book film. I mean, seriously, just look at this thing. It looks like it doesn't even look like a Catwoman costume. It looks like a stripper with a cat mask. But instead of just me reviewing this movie, I'm gonna just do something different, just ranting. I'm just gonna do this. The dumbest moments in Catwoman. So, here we go. The unnecessary love interest. Usually, romance in comic book films can be either their strongest parts or their weakest parts in the film. In this film, it is definitely one of the film's weakest parts. The chemistry between Benjamin Bratt and Halle Berry was completely... I don't feel the chemistry at all. I know, in fact, when soon as Patience first meets Benjamin Bratt, soon as she was getting the cat out of the building, and he just goes up there to her apartment room in less than a minute and rescues her. Then he goes to her job, and she making all these googly eyes like... I'm like... Next. The CGI. Need I say more why the CGI in this movie is bad? Resurrection scene. Soon as Patience found out that this makeup organization that she was working for is using these makeup products to mess up people's faces, soon as she witnessed that, some of the co-workers saw her seeing all that stuff, and then they flushed her out of the building, folded to the ground, and then she is resurrected by a cat. Gee, where have I heard that before? When an evil person just threw a person out of the building, they get resurrected by a cat. Gee, that doesn't sound very familiar. But this time, a CGI cat just breathes new life into her face and give her these cat-like abilities. That's filmmaking, guys. That is filmmaking. The villain. Sharon Stone as the main villain in this movie is it's a really cliched villain. She kind of reminds me a lot of Norman Osborn from the first Spider-Man film. A female version, exact. Honestly speaking, this is the villain. Sharon Stone, her plan, her motivation is basically stupid. Basically, she wants to make this she wants people to wear this makeup so the skin won't break out, so the makeup is basically indestructible. But in the final act of the scene where Catwoman just scratches her face, she gets marks, on her face, so the makeup is not indestructible. Or what, she wasn't wearing the makeup? I don't know. To be honest with you, that's stupid. It's the motivation was just stupid. Patient sniffing catnip. That scene alone is just bizarre. I can go more why I hate this movie, like when it comes to the visual look, the cinematography, everything, the score for this movie is so uninspiring. I can go more, but this movie is really giving me a headache. I'm done talking about this movie. I had to watch this movie like 3 or 4 times just to get through. I barely got through it. Had to watch the movie like 3, 4 times. Anyways, this is how I see it. If you're gonna make a movie about Catwoman, but if you don't have any references to the Batman franchise, why even bother making a movie called Catwoman? I know people give Electro crap, which I do, but at least that movie is a continuation and a spin-off to the 2003 Daredevil film. I think the Catwoman movie should have been a continuation to Batman Returns, having Pfeiffer come back as Catwoman, and the movie would have been okay. It would not have been great, but it would have been okay. This movie was just pure garbage, and I don't know how else I can describe this movie. It's terrible. It's bad. It's garbage. Don't watch it. Don't watch this movie ever. Don't even watch it on Netflix. That's how I watched it. Just please, guys, don't watch this movie. Don't waste 1 hour 44 minutes of your life. Just don't. I'm gonna give Catwoman an F. Thank you so much for watching. I need a nap. I need a cat nap. No pun intended. Why did I even say that? But anyways, guys, let me know what you think of Leave all your hate for Catwoman in the comment section down below. And as always, guys, if you are new to my channel and you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.